If you are planning to start a business or you have a goal that you want to achieve, or perhaps you're already in the process, you have a business that you're running, and maybe you are chasing something that you're looking forward to achieve, there are some people that you need to stay away from, and perhaps some places that you need not to go or you need not to be there. In this video, what we are going to talk about are some of these people and some of these places that you need to stay away from, because it is very crucial that you take these things seriously and cut these people from your life, and also avoid going to these places. Because if you want to achieve whatever goal you have or have a success in your business, you don't have to listen to these people. You don't have to listen to them, and you don't need to go to these places. This is very crucial. If you are new here and this is your first time watching my videos, consider subscribing, like the video, and also leave a comment. Let me know how you feel about the video. Thank you. I'm Richard, and let's begin. Now, before we start, you have to know how important your goal or your business or whatever you are chasing is to you. Because if it is not that important, you might feel reluctant following some of these steps or cutting these people off or going to these places. But if it is that important to you, you won't have any problem cutting people off or minimizing your interaction with them. First, let's talk about the first set of people that you need to cut from your life. The first set of people that you need to stay away from are negative friends. You need to cut them out of your life if you really want to succeed. Now, I know for some people you're going to feel like, hey, these are your friends that you're going to cut them from your life. Sometimes they might make you feel like you are selling out, you are ignoring them, you are cutting them off. But this is important for your success and for your business, whatever it is that you are looking for. Because these people, they have the energy or the time to tell you all the things that could go wrong in your business or whatever it is that you are chasing. And now sometimes they are not wrong, but you don't need those kind of things when you are starting a business. You don't need those kind of people in your life, because they might discourage you from starting, and if you're already in the process, they might even discourage you from doing whatever it is that you need to do to succeed. They are going to tell you it's not going to work. You think you are the first person who have tried this. How are you going to get the resources to do this? But it doesn't matter. A lot of people who have started businesses and then they have succeeded, that in the beginning they didn't know where they are going to get the money or the resources or even where to start from. You need to cut them from your life, because one, they can't see it for themselves. Whatever you are trying to do, some of them, they cannot even think that they have the ability to do that. Once you think that and you try to tell them about it, or they see that you are doing these things, and they will try to put their fears on you and tell you it's not going to work and all those things. You need to cut them from your life if you want to succeed. Understand? Because it is said that birds of the same feathers flock together. If you run around with losers, you are going to end up a loser. And this is very crucial. You need to cut them completely from your life if you really want to succeed. The next set of people that you need to stay away from are negative family members. We all know in the family, there are some people in the family that when you try to do something new or you try to chase your dream or a certain goal, they will try to tell you, hey, this is not going to work. We are not the kind of people who do those things. Those kind of things, they have special people who achieve those things or who do those things. Please don't waste your time. Don't do this, don't do that. Whatever goal that you are trying to chase, if it is something you believe in and you know that you'll be able to achieve it, you don't have to listen to these people. And since they are your family members, you don't need to cut them off completely, because after all, when you succeed and you get the money or whatever it is that you're going to get at the end, it is your family that you're going to celebrate with. And these family members could be your mom, your dad, your siblings, people in the family. And they might try to discourage you from starting, or even if you started, they will try to do everything to stop you from continuing. You need to minimize your interaction with them. One, you might decide not to tell them the goal in the first place, or tell them your plan, so that when you start to a certain point, they will be able to see it for themselves, so that they will change their mindset. But if you tell them in the first place, it might discourage you, and if you are not strong in your belief You might not even start it. You understand? You need to take this thing very seriously. They are your family members. You don't need to cut them off completely. Some you need to cut them off. You know your family members. There are people you need to cut them because they are so toxic that anything good they want to destroy. Now you need to cut those people off. But the people who love you, because your parents might love you and they just want to see you succeed, but they don't believe that you'll be able to run a business or chase a certain dream. And that is how they will tell you it cannot be done because for a fact they cannot see themselves doing it in the first place. They will try to push their fears on you. Think about this and know who to speak to and who not to speak to. The next set of people that you need to stay away from are unprofessional coaches. We all know when we try to do something, we need to seek advice from people. And now on the internet, there are a lot of people who want to give advice on everything. Understand? You need to know who to go to. Understand that there are people that they have actually done it, and those are the people you need to go to. Whatever industry or business you want to run, go to people who are in the industry and have really succeeded in that industry because they can tell you exactly what you need to know. You don't have to listen to everybody on the internet. There are people who will tell you they want to exploit you. So they will tell you they are selling this, they have this master class about this and this, and they will teach you certain things that you know you cannot do because people will tell you, hey, you need to do what the rich people do. But if you don't understand that and you go and do what they are doing, because right now they are already rich, understand? Whatever they are doing it at their peak because they can now do it more. They can do it at their best now. If you want to start, you need to find out what they did before they succeeded, and that is what you need to go and find out. But if you listen to these coaches and you start doing the big things, it's going to be a problem. Maybe you have the skill already, but if you don't have it and you're starting, you need to start from small, one step to the next. You need to learn from the right people and not waste your time on these unprofessional coaches who teach you the wrong things or teach you the things that you cannot even do. When you are starting a business, you need to start from the basics. You need to find professional coaches to listen to. The next set of person that you don't need to listen to is yourself. Sometimes when we try to do something, then ourself or our mind tries to tell us that, hey, this is something that you've not tried before. What makes you think you can do it and all that? But the same mind, when you tell it that, hey, this is what we are chasing, and this is what I want you to focus on, it will be able to give you the solutions or the ways on achieving that. Because it is said that whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind is able to achieve. And if you are somebody who listens to negative news outside and you are around negative people or whatever mindset you had before you decided to pursue this dream or goal or start a business, you need to change that mindset. Because if you don't change it and you still have the negative mindset when you start a business, it is going to stop you from starting, or it will stop you from pursuing or continuing. Because if you have a positive mindset, you'll be able to come up with solutions to whatever problems you encounter. But if you still have the negative mindset within you and you have self-doubt that, hey, this thing I'm trying to achieve, I've not seen any person around me being able to achieve that. What makes me think that I can do that? But I understand this. Unless you are trying to do something new that nobody has done before, and it will be very difficult for you to have that self-belief. It is only a selected few who are able to build that strong mindset to chase something, to achieve something nobody has ever been able to do. Understand? But if you are trying to do something that so many people have tried and they've succeeded in it, I don't think you should even worry, because you need to understand that they have paved the way and they have so many ways that you can learn from, to use to achieve whatever goal that you are chasing. There are people who have done it before, so why don't you learn from them, use that same strategy and modify it in your own way to help you, so that you'll be able to achieve that goal. Don't listen to yourself always. They said the devil finds work for the idle man. If you are there alone and you think being alone is going to worry you, because you are going to get worried, self-doubt, you are too anxious and depressed about whatever you are doing, Get out and go and meet positive people, because if you're around them, they're going to help you. Because if you are there, you don't even believe, and you are around that environment, their belief and their energy will help you to develop your own. Do not listen to yourself always. Trust that you have the capability to achieve whatever you want to do if you put your mind to it. Whatever you focus on, you give power. The next point is not a person or a group of people, but a place that you need to stay away from, and that is a negative environment. It could be your home, community, your workplace, whatever. If you are in a community where people don't believe that you can do whatever it is that you set out to do, you need to get away from that environment and move to a different environment. That is going to help you, because there are certain environments when you get there, even when you want to be lazy, you cannot, because everybody around you is pushing to achieve something. You need to look for such environment and go there, stay there, whatever it costs, be in that environment, because there are certain environments, maybe a home, people there are toxic, community, nobody believes anybody in that community could do anything. So you need to find a way to move out of that environment so that you get around positive people. The last point is wrong information on the internet. We all know now it's easier to find information. Information is free on the internet, but you need to be careful what you take from the internet, because there are people who are there to feed you with wrong information. You need to be careful and know exactly what you are looking for, because if you don't know what you are looking for, they might feed you with the wrong information. So you need to check. If it is a book that you need to go and read, you need to go and read the book rather than just going on the internet and searching certain things, because everybody is out there to get your attention, and they will give you any wrong thing to, because there are people who want to give you quick solutions to your problems, and the easier way always leads to distraction. You need to know the exact path or the exact strategies that you need to use when you want to start a business, because there are people who have websites and videos on easier ways to get some quick money and all those things. If you follow them, you might end up losing the little that you already have. Also, there are people on the internet that are going to criticize you on whatever it is that you are doing, because if you make a video and there are people there to criticize, they just want to say something bad about your video. Now you need to understand this thing. There are people who will criticize you in a positive way, that's constructive way, to let you know, hey, you made a mistake here, you made a mistake there, you need to correct it. Now when you see these things, these are feedbacks that you need to take and make corrections to. But there are some that are just going to throw hateful words at you. They are just going to show you that they hate you, whatever it is you are doing, because one, it could be their mindset, who knows, you can't do anything about it. These are people who are there, and that is what they've decided to do with their time. It could be that they can't do what you are doing, so they don't believe anybody can do it. So if you even try to do it, they're going to hate you for that. You need to understand and separate these people so that you don't take it too hard, because if you focus too much on these negative people, you might lose the sight of what you are doing and try to prove them right, prove them wrong, or whatever it is that you want to do. And to focus on your goal and keep going, because it is their responsibility to have a change of mind, not your responsibility to change their mind. Think about this and know the information that you take from the internet, and also the criticisms that you pay attention to. Understand this. The reason why this set of people try to do this is one, because of their lack of imagination. They cannot see anything better than what they've already seen. You have the imagination to see that, hey, when I do this, this thing is going to work. Once they can't see what you can see, they will try to talk you out of it. Understand that this is because of their mindset and the way they see things. Two, they cannot see themselves doing it. They don't believe that they can do the same thing, so they try to talk you out of it. And three, because of fear of failure. There are a lot of people who have decided not to chase their dream because they feel when they try it, it's going to fail. And because of that, even our parents try to put their fears on us as kids. You need to understand, because of their fear of failure, they will try to talk you out of it, and you need to stay away from them. think about this thing and know that whatever you're going to do, you're going to meet this kind of people. Because when I started doing this thing and the vision I have for starting this YouTube thing, there are a lot of people that I spoke to that they just told me, hey, this is not going to work. You know how long you have to do this, how many videos you have to post, what makes you think people are going to listen to this and all those stuff. But I know a lot of people on YouTube that they've made videos and they've succeeded through it. It is my decision to either decide whether to listen to these negative talks or move ahead and continue. Because when I was about to start, I watched a video by Ali Abdal, and he said that if you think about it too much, you will not most people make the video, and instead of them to publish it, they just upload it and hide it. Just to click on publish is a problem, because they are thinking too much what their family members will think about them when they see the videos and all those things. And for some of us that we had camera phobia, we couldn't talk on camera and all those things. I had the same thing, but then told me just put the camera on and start. Because when you are about to do these things, your mind is going to tell you a whole lot of things. Hey, you think your voice, your face, your this, your that, is going to tell you things that really don't count. But then if you listen to this kind of talks, self-talks and these negative people, you are not going to start, you're going to succeed, and you're not going to achieve anything. You need to trust that you have the capabilities and everything, and you will be able to achieve that. And that is why I'm still doing this thing. It's not easy. It wasn't supposed to be easy. And most people say that if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. But I know that is not true, because things which are easier to do are also easier not to do. Now, there are people that you need to listen to, positive friends that you need to get closer to, people who are already in the industry and they are progressing. You need to get closer to them so that they will show you some of the strategies that they are using. Now, too, you need to listen to their family members who understand the whole thing that you are doing and they want to support you and help you. You need to get closer to them. If you are in the middle of making a serious decision and you don't know what to choose, you can consult this kind of people. You understand? And there are some environments, some communities out there that everybody is out to make something. In America, there is Silicon Valley that is known for tech and startup companies. Anybody who wants to start up a company, they just move there because the environment there, the people there, what they do and everything, it is going to push you to do that. Because once you move there, everybody knows that you are trying to start something. We need to get into these communities around these people and get professional coaches to teach us, that they put on light to us to take the shorter way, which later leads to distraction and all the stress and the failures that we go through in our life. We need to trust the process and do these things right. And last but not the least, you need to trust God. Listen to Him. You're trying to take a decision and He says, hey, this is where I want you to go. You need to stop and go His direction, because you're supposed to live your life according to His will. If you try to go astray, we all know what happens when you try to do things that God doesn't want us to do. Understand that you need to trust God and do His will, and trust that He has a better plan for you. Trust that you have the capabilities and God is with you, whatever it is that you are trying to succeed. Thank you for watching this video, and God bless you for being on this journey with me. If you are new here, once again, consider subscribing. And I like the feedback I'm getting, and I'm glad that my videos are making impact in your life. The little support you can give me is to subscribe and also like the video and leave a comment. I need your feedbacks on every video I make. Let me know how my editing is going or my improvement on every video is. Okay, so thank you once again, and thank you for watching. Thank you for being with me, and God bless you for watching also. Nice day and peace out.